Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some hours ago, Governor Wike talked about the issue of agitations and why they shouldn't annex River State into the whole agitation. BU, Oduduwa Republic, BU Biafra, and of course, Lauretta Onochie gave her backings to what Governor Wike, the River State governor, has got to say. But right now, Nnamdi Kanu have decided to respond to what they've got to say. And his response is quite precise. But before we go into the newspaper to find out what it is he told them, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead. Click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the IPOB leader, that's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that's the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, on one of his social media verified handle, had reacted to the statement by the presidential aide, that's Lauretta Onochie, that River State will not be part of the Biafra agitation. Onochie, the President Muhammadu Buhari's personal assistant to social media from Delta State, has backed Governor of River State, Nyesom Wike, on his position against the disintegration of Nigeria. Governor Wike, during a meeting with traditional rulers, political and opinion leaders of Ikpeye on Tuesday, said his administration will not be dragged into any separation agenda. He also warned those agitating to stay clear of his state, adding that he would leave no stone unturned in protecting River State. He said, I quote, "We will do everything we can to protect the interest of our state, Rivers. We are friendly people in this state and allow anyone to come here and do business. But nobody should go beyond doing business. To hoist unnecessary flags here," Wike warned. That's Governor Wike warned. Governor Wike's statement was supported by Onochie, who corresponded also on her social media page, verified one, saying, "Correct. Not an inch of the south side will be annexed. We are Nigerians, nothing more." While Governor Wike is actually talking about rivers, she also went further to say it is only not just rivers but the whole of South. But let's continue anyway. Reacting to the pro-Biafran group leader, reminded Wike and Onochie that the last defunct Biafra president, that's Philip Effiong, was from Ibiono Ibom in Akwa Ibom State. They quote him. He said, let's educate your Fulani masters to refer to the first coup in 1966 as South coup and not Igbo coup. Your Fulani Wike should tell us which ethnic nationality General Philip Effiong, the last Biafran head of state, comes from. Ignorance is a disease. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu replies. Okay, but we're going to look cross section of what people are saying concerning what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have responded, and we're going to take this uncensored. I will try as much as possible also to avoid the quite very insultive ones. I'll try as much as I can, but I'll take it uncensored. Really, this one here says, "Kanu is always cooking lies, and his followers are fed to a false belief. There was no true president in Biafra. Don't bring coup into the issue that your intentions to annex areas that is not Igbo. Just fight to liberate the 5 Igbo-speaking states. Allow others to decide their fate, for they are autonomous." Or maybe he wants to write here autonomous, but he wrote here autonomous. If you insist, you must fail. Adakaboro started without you. Why can't you stay on your area? The coup you are talking about, why did the Igbos were informed to leave if they are not the plotters? Okay, people have responded to what he said. This one here is saying, oh, there's a lot of reply, but let me try and read the reply so it can be balanced. This one here is saying, Israel is so small to Biafra land mass, but they can supply food to the world and mighty in defense. So we'll draw that statement, okay? Okay, this person is saying that Igbos have 5 states with a little land mass, but going about looking for non-Igbo state to steal. to make them move back to their Biafra without land to farm. Hunger will finish them. Okay, this one is saying that Igbos do not have land mass and they have plenty people, but they don't have land mass. So they are now looking for, I'm reading what he's saying here. They're now looking for land masses from South so that they can have enough land mass to use to farm. So this young lady now, this young man now, replied him by saying that Israel is small compared to land mass, but yet they are providing food for the world. So and they also have mighty defense. So that landmass is not Igbo's problem. They know what to do when they get their Biafra. Wow, this is really getting interesting in this trend here. This one here is a Fulani Fu for when have you traveled last? What do you know about history check? All your door states is called South. There are not some area where you can get Igbo speaking. What about Delta State, some part of Benue, part of Kogi State? Go search for history, don't be ignorant. Okay, so people are telling him also that it's not just the 5 states that Igbos speak Igbos, as in the Igbos have Igbos inside. The likes of Benue have some people who speak Igbo there, Kogi too have some people who speak Igbo there, that they should go check history. A lot of people are talking here. This says, I have been following some of the comments you make on some sensitive issues. It's like you are one of the people who don't know much in Nigeria. I advise you to go back to school and get informed. This one is Ojukwu was not taken out of the country by the Ivorians. He rather handed over power to his second, if and ran away to Ivory Coast when the heat became too hot for him. This one here is replying him saying Ojukwu never ran away. Can you tell me who Ojukwu handed Biafra over to when he was taken out of the country by Ivorian government? All right. Two men, in fact, they're actually quarreling on the trend. This one will call out this one will call out the other one. But in a nutshell, what Nnamdi Kanu is trying to say is that while you are saying they should annex, they shouldn't bring out, they shouldn't bring Igbos, or they shouldn't annex rivers into the into Biafra agitation or into any other agitation whatsoever. While Lauretta Onochie also gave her support by saying not just rivers, but the whole of South as a whole. Nnamdi Kanu was trying to remind them that while you are calling about annexing, saying that Biafra agitation and the Igbo coup that took place is actually an Igbo coup of 1966, that should never happen again, that those who call themselves Biafrans were not just in the Igbos. They call it Igbo coup, but if you check well, it wasn't just Igbo coup that took place, but that even the likes of Akwa Ibomites were in that Biafran agitation, or that coup they call Igbo, which means that Biafran dream then they were talking about. Other tribes like Akwa Ibom was also involved, based on what the explanation where Nnamdi Kanu was drawing his inference from. That why you say you don't want rivers or South to be annexed, that even the past one that they all generalized that Igbo coup, that even Akwa Ibomites were in there. That even Philip Effiong is not an Igbo man, but yet he recognized himself as a Biafran. Right, but in the trend people have been dragging, don't bring South, only you 5 states should go. Others I say, what do you mean? Igbo, in fact, is a serious one. Let's read in the comment section, let's interact. What's the take on what is